You're listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour. If you miss any of the program, you can find the podcast at the bottom of the page at sunnyradio.com.
Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour. There's a lot of stuff going on this weekend. It's a busy, busy, busy time of year. So in Hartford and in T, they've got big festivals this weekend. So if you're out and about, there's a lot of stuff to do in those communities. But there's stuff going on in Sioux Falls as well. A lot of things happening all over the place. And we're going to be visiting in just a moment with a young lady from the Union Gospel Mission about VBS at UGM. That's Vacation Bible School at Union Gospel Mission. Going to be chatting all about that coming up here in just a short while. Also, want to remind you that there's a pancake breakfast this Sunday, and it's the VFW hosting this time. It's at the Alliance Building. That's the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance. It's at 1600 West Russell Street in Sioux Falls. And if you get there on Sunday, you can have a whole lot of pancakes for not a whole lot of money. So swing up and see them Sunday, like a big monster truck thing. Sunday. Okay, I'll quit. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Friday. I'm feeling kind of squirrely today. We've got our guest from Union Gospel Mission coming up, and then Audra Corsa, and she is an actress who's in a bunch of great movies. Just recently saw her in Glass Onion. That is actually a pretty cool movie. We're going to be chatting with her about a new project she has, something that came out maybe a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. It's called Poker Face. She's in one of the episodes of that. Going to chat about that coming up.
Give yourself a little credit.
It's more important than ever to have a better credit card. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour. I'm excited right now to visit with Laura from Union Gospel Mission. We're going to talk about Vacation Bible School, and they've got this coming up next week. It starts on June 19th. First of all, Laura, thanks for taking the time to chat with me about this.
Absolutely, John. Thank you so much.
So let's talk about VBS at UGM. See all these abbreviations here. We'll do it ASAP. So anyway, I'm a dork. I'm sorry. So this starts on Monday. Let's talk about what Vacation Bible School is for maybe somebody that has not heard of this and they're not familiar.
Sure. Vacation Bible School is for kids age 5 to 11. And what they get to do is they get to come to UGM and learn about Jesus through worship, crafts, Bible story. We're also going to have a free lunch for kids, but this is just a really great time to connect with kids in the community and build new friendships.
What are the age groups for Vacation Bible School?
It is age 5 to age 11.
And this is something that I've heard of. It's been around quite a while. Has UGM been doing this for quite a while?
Actually, you know what? It's been, I believe, about 10 years since they've done it. And so we are just bringing it back, and we're super excited about it.
Well, I'm excited that you're bringing this back. It's a great program, and I know a lot of kids that have gone through Vacation Bible School that they get a lot out of it. It's a wonderful thing. And have you been involved in doing something like this in the past, Laura?
Yes. Yep. I have actually been a kids pastor for about 20 years. And so I've done VBS camps throughout the last 20 years. And it's just really cool to see kids come alive and learn about Jesus and be excited about it.
I think that's really cool. If somebody would like to get some more information or maybe even sign up to attend, what is the first step? Do they go to a website to do this, or how do they find more info?
Yes, they can go to our UGM website, or they can go on to our UGM Facebook page, and all the registration should be on there, and they can just sign their kids up. And
I'm at the website now, UGM, which is Union Gospel Mission, UGMSiouxFalls.com. And again, if you're interested in learning more about Vacation Bible School, that's where you would go. Or you could go to their Facebook page, Union Gospel Mission Sioux Falls on Facebook. And how many kids do you guys have room for? Is there room for quite a few people this year?
Yes. We will take as many kids that want to come. We are ready for them.
And again, if you'd like to do this, the first step, UGMSiouxFalls.com. And Union Gospel Mission does so many amazing, wonderful things. This is just one of the many amazing things that they do. So thank you guys for doing what you do and being a wonderful, positive influence on the city of Sioux Falls.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to let us share this morning. So thank you so much.
Are you looking for people to help with Vacation Bible School as well? Do you have enough volunteers to help, or are you still looking for volunteers to help with that?
Actually, we are good with volunteers. It's really cool how our friends in the community have stepped up to volunteer. So we are good for volunteers. We just want to see kids.
I love that. Very, very good. Well, Laura, thank you for taking the time to chat, and thank you for doing what you do at UGM.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, John.
Again, Union Gospel Mission, also known as UGM, and they're having Vacation Bible School, also known as VBS. It all starts on Monday, the 19th of June. That's next Monday. So if you'd like to get more information, you can get it right now at UGMSiouxFalls.com.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
This Day in Sioux Falls History is brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page and Sunny 93.3. It was on this day, June 16, 1864, that Dr. Carson Arnie Zedlitz was born. Dr. Zedlitz was one of the first physicians in Sioux Falls, and he was a founding member of the Sioux Falls Hospital, which would later become Sioux Valley Hospital and eventually become Sanford Hospital. His real claim to fame is something much bigger, though. Once upon a time, he ordered a few dozen baby birds from Asia to raise in a small pen outside of his home. He fed them, he groomed them, and he watched over them until they were big enough and strong enough to be released into the wild. It took a few tries, but eventually those birds went into the wild and reproduced, and their species multiplied until they were so prevalent they became the official bird of the state of South Dakota. Yes, indeed, it was Dr. Carson Zedlitz that introduced a completely foreign Asian bird species into the South Dakota prairie ecosystem, and eventually that bird, the ringneck pheasant, became our state bird of South Dakota. This Day in Sioux Falls History has been brought to you by SiouxFallsFunPage.com and Sunny 93.3.
How much do you pay for your cell phone every month? If that's more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current one. Whether you're a fan of iPhones or Samsung, they both work well with Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, June 16th, brought to you by GenesisGoldIRA.com. Equity markets advanced Thursday with the S&P 500 gaining roughly 1.5% at the session high and setting a new 14-month high. The melt-up is driven by the idea that the FOMC is close to ending its rate hiking cycle, but will end in disaster. The FOMC is nearing the end of the rate hiking cycle, but interest rates will top out at about 5.5%, well above what the market had priced in, and promise to remain high for the foreseeable future. This has ushered in a new normal for the market that will not fully be realized for at least another year. What this means for the S&P 500 is a reduced demand that will cut into growth. It also means a trading range, and the top of the range is near an all-time high and will probably be reached by the start of Q2 earnings reporting season. Assuming the consensus figures for the second half contract as they have for the last 8 quarters, the odds are high that the S&P 500 will top out at an all-time high, then move sideways within the now established range. You can get the inside track at MarketBeatMinute.com.
Why did the chicken cross the road? To save money on insurance at InsuranceChicken.com. Do you have the best plan for you? Find out at InsuranceChicken.com. Let's face it, we don't even want insurance. We need it. But you don't need to overpay. Head over to InsuranceChicken.com to see your rates from several different companies. All available in one place at InsuranceChicken.com. The other guys have a gecko, a duck, and an emu. Why not a chicken? InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com.